the Gucci, Dior, Chanel, Versace, and Louis V. I'm the reason this rap game is unisex. I'm the reason bitches want bigger breasts. Show some respect where respect is due. Without who? Without me, there'd be no you.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, She's the Queen. Y'all have to excuse my voice. Y'all have to excuse my voice. I can barely talk, but I'm still, because I said in my live that I was going to come and I got to do 2 story times. So I don't know. I'm going to try to, we going to see. So, let's get right into it. So, back in the day, I used to live in Atlanta. I'm from Clayco. I used to live in Clayco where Lotto's from. We used to go to the same high school and everything, Lovejoy High School. So this is basically a story about why I almost had to jump out of a moving car before. Because niggas tried to, excuse my French, niggas tried to kidnap me. I was like 16. Yeah, I was like 16 and I was living in Atlanta. Y'all know, if y'all watch my channel, y'all know I'm from Brooklyn and shit like that. But, so I was dealing with, okay, let's just say the person's name was, let me see, cause I have to have it had to be a unisex name because it was 2 people with the same name. One was a boy and one was a girl. So, but I don't want to use real names, you know what I'm saying? Just in case they ever come across this video. Let's just say Ash. Okay, let's say Ash let's say Ash. It was a boy Ash and a girl Ash. So, the boy Ash and the girl Ash was messing around. But the boy Ash was friends with the girl Ash's uncle. And I had just moved over there, I had just met everybody. Because, me being friendly, that's always my problem. Me being friendly, meeting people and stuff, that's my problem, y'all. I promise y'all that's my problem. I was thinking, getting cool with the girl. The boy, of course, he wanted to mess with me, as they always do. We did, anyway, that's a story for another time. But anyway, so he and the girl asked his mess. He had a friend, which was, I forgot this person's name, but let's call him John. Right? So he had a friend named John. The boy Ash had a friend named John, but John was the girl Ash's uncle. So I'm chilling with the girl Ash. I brought her to my house. We chilling, getting to know each other, stuff like that. The boys was outside by his house in front of the neighborhood. So the girl ended up telling me how her and the boy Ash is messing around and, I'm like, okay, cool, that's, whatever. Not my business really, you know what I'm saying? But okay, cool girl, you messing with the nigga, that's fine. So I end up chilling with the boy Ash and the uncle without the girl. And I'm talking like, regular, like I'm just thinking everything is regular. Everybody knows what's going on and shit like that. And we was chilling in an abandoned house in Atlanta. Ooh. Once a good girl's going bad. She's going forever, right? We was chilling in an abandoned house in Atlanta and it's so crazy because now the boy slapped me. He slapped me and they tried to kidnap me, but I only told my brother about the slap part. I didn't tell my brother about the kidnap part. So if he ever sees this guy, that's gonna be the first time he heard about it. But my brother, my big brother and his friend, Sam. Okay, anyway, before we even get to that part. So I'm chilling in the abandoned house with the boy Ash and hit the friend John. And, we talking or whatever. So I guess I slipped up and say, oh, the girl Ash said, and that you and her was messing around because he was trying to mess with me. So I'm like, ain't you messing with the girl Ash? Like, why are you trying to mess with me? And I guess all hell broke loose after that cause I guess the uncle didn't know that the boy Ash and the girl Ash messing around. That was his homie. That was his niece. And now then the boy Ash wanted to turn on me. Like I done told a secret that I wasn't supposed to tell. And I'm like, well, she told me like it was regular. So I repeated it back like it was regular. Like I don't understand. I'm always getting brought in trouble for saying stuff. I'm always getting in trouble for saying stuff, but somebody said it to me first. The fuck? I didn't make it up. I don't be lying. That'd be my whole thing. But anyway, so he gets mad, goes off. He then slapped me, and then we was on our way back to the neighborhood, and he was acting like he was about to drive past my neighborhood, cause like down south, you know, they got these neighborhoods where, you know, they got, you know, it's hard, you know, y'all know what down south look like, the neighborhoods. So he was acting like he was about to drive past the neighborhood, and I'm like, I put my hand on the door handle. I said, if you won't let me out this car, I will jump out and roll the fuck out. Nigga, what the fuck is you on? I didn't say all that, but I was like, I'm gonna jump out this fucking car. I'm from Brooklyn. What the fuck is you doing? He was gonna roll past the neighborhood, but he ended up slapping me and they was about to kidnap me. I don't know where the fuck he thought he was about to take me. I don't know where the fuck he thought he was about to go. But, so I went in the house. My brother and his friend Sam was in the house. So I went in the house and told my brother, I said, oh brother, these niggas at the front of the neighborhood, they slapped me. I didn't tell them I was riding in cars with them and in abandoned houses with them. I didn't tell my brother that part. I was like, they slapped me. So my brother and Sam came out and pressed, you know, the dude like, oh, you touched my sister. The dude, you know, he apologized. I'm like, you know, shit, nigga, I didn't know that you and the girl Ash, the boy Ash was fucking. And my sister Ashley can attest to this story because she knows exactly who I'm talking about. And you know exactly who I'm talking about, sister. Yeah. So yeah, my brother and his friend, first of all, I only told my brother about the slap part. I didn't tell him about the riding in cars with niggas and chilling in abandoned houses part. I didn't tell him that part. So yeah, the boy apologized. The boy Ash apologized. The girl Ash, she wanted to fight, was mad, took I was telling her business. Girl, you told me. What you told me for? You didn't want me to know. And I'm going through the same. I gotta stop being nice to people. That's my problem. I gotta stop being friendly. That's my problem, y'all. That's my problem, y'all. I gotta stop being nice. I gotta stop, like, I'm too nice to people. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, I get caught up in stuff just by talking to people. Cause I know a lot of people, cause I'm a people person. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's been everybody hates sweets since I moved. It's been everybody hates sweets for whatever reason. So, but yeah, y'all, that's the story. Oh, see, it wasn't even that long. It wasn't even that long. Well, I might as well go into the story too. I might as well go into the story with why I sued the hospital. So, alright, I'm Krishan Rock, I'm guilty, okay? Alright, so, the reason why I had sued or filed a complaint against the hospital and I received a settlement. I don't know, I can't tell the amount. I don't know. Whatever. I received a settlement because the hospital was secretly, in 2021, the hospital was secretly drug testing me while I was pregnant with my son. And they drug tested me when I gave birth to him. And they drug tested my son. They put a urine bag of infant. Yes, they have these. An infant urine bag on my son's penis. Calm down, sis. I didn't take a sip on that. They put an infant urinal bag on my son's penis. However, they called ACS, which is CPS in whatever state you're in, DFS, Child Protective Services, whatever they call it in your city. They called the hospital called the Child Protective Services on my drug test, and I'm an adult. That's a HIPAA violation, ain't it? Exactly. So that's why, even though I was Christian rock and I wasn't supposed to be smoking legal marijuana during my pregnancy, I did, and they drug tested me and stuff during my pregnancy, and they drug tested me they stopped me from breastfeeding. It was a whole big thing. That's why they had to pay me. That's why they had to pay me. And this other hospital out here, they about to pay me too. And this other hospital out here gonna pay me too. And that's that. That's why I sued the hospital, because they drug tested me during my pregnancy secretly, unknowingly, unlawfully. I didn't know. I didn't consent to it. Yeah. And they drug tested my son, and they called ACS, and I had a whole ACS case for 3 months behind it. So, yeah, they be doing that in the hospitals, y'all. They be drug testing the pregnant women, the black and, you know what I'm saying? The black and brown ones, mostly. They be drug testing us during our pregnancy. And Sweet Queen is here to tell you. That's why Krishan was doing a whole lot. She was doing like drinking, and I'm not going to be doing all that, but I smoked weed during my pregnancy, y'all. I did. And they called ACS on me, the hospital, and I sued them for it. I filed a complaint against them for it. And now this other hospital out here kidnapped me for a week. Like I told y'all, I lost my car, my kids. I'm getting my kids back. I'm getting my children back. I was in the psych ward for a week. I told them to let me out. My mother and my aunt told them to let me out. I got more tickets for my car. I lost my car, my kids. I found my fiance. But, never mind. But that's where I've been at. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been going on. Yeah, y'all. But yeah, I'm glad I finally it was short stories. It was real short stories. It wasn't that much of a story. It was real short stories. But I'm glad I finally got those out for y'all, because I said I was coming with them both, and I got them in the same video. Wasn't even that long. But thanks y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go check out my live. I was live, yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Make sure y'all go check out my live. You know what I'm saying? Free R. Kelly, still. Yeah, me and my boyfriend just, we just vibing and shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wait, I gotta go through Child Protective Services to get my own children back. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with New York City. I'm just, yeah, I know I'm Cardi B's manager on Twitter. Yeah, I know I'm Cardi B's manager tweets, hashtag manager tweets on Twitter. I'm disgusted with New York City. Cardi, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with New York City, Cardi. The Bronx and Brooklyn's gonna get married. We gonna get, whenever he ready. Whenever he bring my 7.5, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he bring my 7.5, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, that's it, y'all. I miss doing YouTube videos. I've been and I don't know, I've been in my mode. I've been dealing with people I ain't supposed to be dealing with and stuff like that. And shit got crazy. Shit been crazy. So, but, I'll see y'all later. Y'all watch my videos. Thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.